omulundi gwakubiri era nga gutegekedde. Olwaleero tugenda kwogera ku kwongera omutindo kw'ebyo bye tukola. Emirundi egisinga naddala nnyo abali mu byobulimi tukola ekintu n'otunda butunzi, eyanditunze kaawa oba eyanditunze emmwanyi ng'omaze ozisiikako n'akasente kaba keeyongera. Emirundi egisinga otunda butunzi emmwanyi zo nga mbisi neweesanga ng'ofuna ssente ntono nnyo. Buy Uganda, Build Uganda, enkola gavumenti egiteekawo okubeera nga eraba nga twongera omutindo ku bintu bye tukola. What else can I do? Nga gwakuyiga abalala bye bakoze nekawa palamenti y'eggwanga amaze okubeera ng'atuuka. Banaye sibawulira omugalo. The Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda is here and she's our guest of honor. Ye mugenyi waffe omukulu mbadde mbagamba nti nno it's not by surprise or coincidence that we're here and the Bubu Expo is going on. Omwoleso gwa Bubu oba Buy Uganda, Build Uganda guliwo okubanga tuwongera omutindo. Let's all stand up and welcome the Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda. She's a lady of very many fasts. Bintu bingi bye yakasooka okukola ye ng'omukyala oba tobimanyi nja kubanga mbikubuulira, and nja kusaba osigale ng'oyimiridde. You will keep standing because katumaze okubeera nga tujjako akawuwo. Well, I want to take this opportunity to invite you all once again, ladies, happy Women's Month. And I want to welcome the Right Honourable Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda, Right Honourable Rebecca Kajada. I want to thank Honourable Amelia Chambadi for blessing this occasion. The CG and all our panelists who are going to be seated up. Without wasting any more time, DJ Military Ambako, tuimbe anthem zinazona, na tutunawa kulela na tutula. We'll start off with the national anthem, DJ. Well, thank you very much, DJ. And shortly before we do sit, we'll have a word of prayer.
Father, we dedicate this day into your hands. Lord, we thank you that you brought us here for a purpose. Let us all be encouraged and enriched. And we dedicate everything we're going to discuss. For we pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Feel comfortable and get ready for some hours of learning. We'll have a very first speech of the day, and that will be a keynote address from the Commissioner General of Uganda Revenue Authority, Madame Dorisa Cole.
Right Honourable Speaker of Parliament, Honourable Kada. Minister of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives, Honorable Amelia Chambade, heads of women associations that are here present, and all you distinguished women, our distinguished panelists, URA staff and management, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. A very good morning to you all. Good morning. Thank you for coming. We thank you very much for honoring our invitation for this second Women's Day conference that URA has organized to celebrate what we as women have achieved over the years, but also to inspire and empower ourselves for the journey yet ahead. You are very, very welcome. Women's Day is not only a day for celebration, but it also presents an opportunity for us to reflect upon the strides that we have made, but also the steps that we must continue to make to get to our destination. Jetugenda tulabayo, isn't it? Jetugenda tukolachi. So we must continue to ponder the steps that we must take to get to our destination. We must consciously consider what we have to endure to achieve what we sometimes think is impossible. As women, we have the challenge to prove to society that we can do equally well, even better than our male counterparts. Clap our hands for that. And I know it is your experience as much as it is mine, that as women, we have to prove many times that we can be assertive, hardworking, but also remain the women that we are, nurturers, empathetic, and able to balance our daily struggles. Happy Women's Month to you, and I wish you a very inspiring conference. I say all this for God and my country. It's now my honor to invite you, Honorable Chambade, to give your remarks.
Right, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Members of Parliament, if there are any here, Director General, Uganda Revenue Authority, heads of agencies, Chairperson of WeWell, members of the Board of WeWell, members of the all women, members of the private sector, representatives from different sectors of our economy, media, all protocol observed. I'd like to welcome the Right Honourable Speaker for taking off time to come and join us today. I thank you, URA, for organizing this forum as a side event of this Bubu Expo. Actually, it's one of the main events. We thank the Commissioner General, and we thank you for being our partner always in the private sector. I welcome you to the Buy Uganda, Build Uganda Expo Women in Business Conference. This conference is one of the activities organizing the ongoing inaugural Bubu Expo with the aim of providing a platform to network, share our experiences, and highlight the generic and emerging challenges that women face in business. The theme for this conference is embracing innovative value addition for business success. Madam Speaker, the theme for this conference is critical in exploring the role of women in innovation and value addition. Women in Uganda form the majority of the country's business. People, they are in farming, and they are small to medium-sized farms. They make up more than 50% of the labor force and are an important pool of potential talent to help the country meet its development goals. Women play a big role in the entrepreneurship and micro, small and medium enterprises. Madam Speaker, I'm happy to report to you that out of the 350 exhibitors that are showcasing their products here at Kololo, 230 of them are women. Management of a business, our women in business, the focus should also be on self-reflection. Where do you want to go? Who are you? What can you do? Do you have passion for what you're doing? Don't do business just because somebody else is doing it. Talk up. Or you are talk by no Google way, but business say, your power comes from within, and it's certainly that power that can influence the way you do business, that can influence the determination you have, that can influence the persistence you would have and in running your business. Some consortiums and cooperatives, I beg you, you cannot do business alone. I form an area and sons. That is a disaster. Because these sons will look at me as the sole provider, they will not do it, they will not bother. But form cooperatives or groupings of people who will help you, who will guide you, who will be of use or who will add value to the business you're managing. Skills. I want to thank you for coming here. You are coming here to gain knowledge, to attain skills. So ensure you get skills wherever you go. Wherever you go, search for knowledge and skills. I thank you so much for listening to me, and I wish you fruitful deliberations. I'd like to call the right honorable speaker to come and address your people. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of Trade, Honorable Chambade, Commissioner General, Uganda Revenue Authority, the distinguished members of the panel, and all those who have come to exhibit. First, I want to say a big thank you to Doris for organizing this meeting. It shows that you're not just collecting taxes, but you want a better society. But you want the society to grow in income as well as in their own transformation. Minister of Trade, I thank you so much. Now, I keep attending exhibitions, and I want to assure the Minister of Trade that there is so much that's been done in this country, so much. But after the exhibitions, what next? There's always a gap. How to get into the market, quality control. I think that's an area I would want us to help one another and support the exhibitors to get an outlet. Honored Minister, last 2 weeks ago, I received the delegation of the local AGOA suppliers. You know, there is a young girl who is manufacturing bags, leather bags. They are sold in the department stores in USA. But she has got them on her own. She's struggling to get leather. Now she goes to Kenya to buy leather, bring it here. Because the leather made here is so expensive that she cannot afford it. So now she buys from Kenya, comes here, manufactures, then she exports. I was in a hurry to approach her with her, but I think I've sent you a copy. And there are so many others. I think we need help. You know, when you say liberalization, government cannot have dictated responsibility entirely. Quality control, etc. I think that's an area where government should continue supporting our people. There is so much they can do. Let's just give them the opportunities. But I am hopeful. I support the Buy Uganda, Build Uganda. Minister, you can count on me and Parliament to support you. Anything you want, we shall do, so that the women of this country are able to get a better life. Thank you very much, and have a good meeting.
Florence, we do welcome you to and meanwhile she makes her presentation. I will request that the certificates to our panelists get ready. So right after her presentation, we'll have the speaker award our panelists the certificates. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honorable, Right Honorable Speaker, Parliament, Honorable Amelia Chambate, Minister of Trade and Industry, the CG, ULA, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. I want to observe my gratitude and that of my institution for involving us at this occasion. And allow me to just do a little commercial, because I know many of you know the products, but you don't know our mission and our vision. We are more than the token products. PIBID is about making opportunities, expertise, opportunities for business, especially for people like us, the women. And particularly I want to raise the curtain on this business plan which we've developed. It has got a lot of investment opportunities. We are trying to do the things that are difficult in the banana sector to make it easier for you to make investment. You can visit our store, you can visit us in Nakasero or in Michelle, and we talk. The opportunities are enormous. Thank you very much. If I took, instead of the banana here, I took the orange, just to illustrate the point. If you get the orange, few oranges and just sold them, yes, you add value that you are bringing them to the market. They are not just for domestic consumption, but that is very limited value. If you take the oranges and you squeeze and you take out distribution coolers, you'd have added value. You'd be able to get more money than the person who is selling an orange which is not squeezed. However, if you have a lot of oranges, and you never have a lot of oranges, you can go the second mile, as the minister was saying, even do a cooperative, as people I think in Tesla have done. And then you can process the oranges, package them, brand them, and distribute them with extended shelf life. That is what value addition does. If you compare somebody selling fresh oranges and somebody selling value added orange juice, at the end of the day, I think Madam Lewis will smile better at the public place.
We will get a picture moment first of all with the speaker, the Right Honorable Minister, the CG, and all the other panelists. And then later on, we're going to have all the testimony people coming through as well for the picture moment. So, for the certificates, I hope the applause. Oh, Anita was quite far away. All right, she's right there in the big annex. The next will be Miss Sandra Letio, as that picture is taken. Sorry, Miss Barbara, attendant will come. Second. Miss Barbara, attendant will be coming next. And after we'll have Miss Sandra Letio. If the people receiving the certificates could come from just the side, that would be great. The salary, her business is about $1 million US. That's interesting. Is a renowned advocate for financial literacy, and you can't read her book, Money Cure. It's beautiful. Madam Speaker, that lady started off a business with only $15. It's now more than $1 million US dollars. Abachala omwalo oyo oba omukyalo yali maaso. Otandika business nga $15 zokka. Naye saawa eno business ya $1. Akakade ka $1. She's the founder of Our Fruits Factory and the 2019 winner of 20 of the Best Farmers Award in the Best Honey Expo. So abalimi, inshallah wakweko wataponyo. Miss Mariam Dagide. I mean, these are the people I meet and I say, I grew up watching you. Very privileged to have her. Next we'll be having Miss Mariam Dagide, who is a singer, an entertainer, an actress, a playwright, a film director, as well as an entrepreneur. She's very passionate about helping young talent find themselves in the performing arts. And the next, the next is a surprise one. Miss Mildred Twice and myself. So I'll come with my microphone. And I'm a journalist. Oh, sorry.
Look beside you the certificate. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I have to get back to work. Okay, Dorothy, if you can help me with this. Honorable Amelia Chambade, our cabinet minister for state industry. Minister for industry policies. Yeah, beautiful one. Wow, the women who inspire me. And I'm going to have the CG and the minister herself hand over another one to Right Honorable Rebecca Alito-Ghana, Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda. She's so surprised as I was. Yes. All right, and I think our certificates are almost done. Please, I saw you, yes, I did see you. A fashionista. If you have a wedding, birthday party next. She's a businesswoman in fashion designing, Ugandan creative director of Viral Couture. And Ugandan fashion house, she's moved and crossed borders and gone everywhere just because of fashion. That's what I told you, that value addition is not just about agriculture. Well, and after giving out those, I want to thank the speaker. She doesn't have a lot of time, Chris. If we could just create time, let's say bye-bye to the speaker of the Parliament of Uganda. Who is the winner? We are going to read out the name. Amito Jackie from Atiak Sugar Factory. You win yourself 1 million shillings. All right. I request Rachel from Reham kindly to come forward with our gift, our very first gift. Congratulations, Amito Jackie, come here. She's very excited and she's an exhibitor. That's our very first winner. Another round of applause. So keep praying and cross your fingers. The dummy check is here. Entrepreneur success. So that means by the end of the day, we'll have 5 lucky winners.
I will try to align myself with the theme of today, and it's about sustainability, business success, and prosperity. You find that sustainability is as a result of success. And I've always told people that success that benefits you alone as a woman is not success. Success must be about significance.
We're going to invite Miss Sandra Letio, and as she comes, she's only 23 by the way.
So in 2013, that's how I started improving the formulations of my soap. I started using a laboratory to be able to improve the soap I had. And now when I improved the soap, more people wanted to pick from me this soap. Companies came and they're like, Sandra, you can give us 20 dirhams. But They're supposed to give us a receipt. Your company has to be registered. Now, it's my first time. I don't know anyone. I asked them, so how do you register a company? I asked around, and someone's like, hey, can help you register? Pay me this amount of money. It was, these things on the silver plate. That time it was hard. So I registered a company as Pelere Group. Pelere is Mali, it means something great, awesome, beautiful. So I registered a company. I start now working with banks. I start banking. And that's how now sales started picking up. Now from, in a month I could earn like a 1 million, a 2 million. It was good money for me. I started investing back into the business. At that time also I learned how to do the banking. I learned the banking which has been talking about. I learned how to bank. I learned how to not eat the money. I also learned I learned a lot of skills along the way.
I am a fashion designer and now a fashion entrepreneur. I am not a fashionista. There is like a very huge difference, but it's very okay because you wouldn't know if you have not taken time. But I kind of became an entrepreneur later and a businesswoman much later. But first I was a fashion designer and I had no idea what being a fashion designer in the first place. And I come from Busheni. I was born to wonderful people, Reverend and Mrs. Zahabwe. My two parents are teachers, they're still lecturers up to this moment. And one of the things that, I have talked about my story so much, and I feel like I didn't know how important it was or how inspiring it was. But now I feel so humbled when someone asks me to share my experience. I know that it hasn't been easy, and I feel like it works for all of us, whether you're in fashion or in any other field that you have. I did fall into fashion.
Excited to be here today. And yes, I'm a product of Bubu, although they didn't know. This is my book, Manicure, and it has been translated in Uganda, Ogabo Wensiwo. Yes, written by a Ugandan, printed at Nassau Road, Uganda totally. So please get it, it's good for finance. Now I've been asked to talk about managing a personal economy. And this is about money, which is my favorite subject. But in school, I'm a lecturer at Makerere University. I teach master's students and third-year undergraduate students, specifically in budgeting and financial management, administrative law, and constitutional law. Now, constitutional law. Now what happens is people tell us finance. You need to have an MBA, an SCCA, you know all those abbreviations they talk about. Now I'll tell you, because I'm speaking from Makerere, you don't need any of them. To manage your personal finances, all you need is P5 math. So if you're sitting here and you genuinely, and I want to underline genuinely, pass P5 math, you will never ever have a problem managing your personal money. And we as women, I'm glad to always have an opportunity to speak to women, because we're now celebrating Women's Day, but we're not independent until we're financially independent. Do you know that? Yes. Number one cause of divorce, we have researched this in Makerere and it has been researched all over the world, and they came up with one cause. Number one cause of divorce is finances. It's not infidelity that you found another wife or anything, it is finances. And the hardest discussion for a couple to have is finances. You can talk about all these things, but somehow when it comes to finances, it becomes very difficult to discuss. So that's why when it comes to money, before you even get married, the young ladies out here, you need to know how to manage your money. Because if you don't manage it, then you're going to have a very, very difficult marriage.
So when I went to Uganda Industrial Research Center, I went there because I wanted to know how can I do yogurt, how can I do cheese, how can I do this, because I felt like I was donating my milk. So I don't know how much time I have. So when I reached the Industrial Research Center, I found very many things. There are a lot of things that are done there. Pepper, milk, meat. I found a very big Muslim man who was doing, I think he was doing sausages and meat. Practically, he just goes to Rufra, he buys meat, he goes there, he uses those machines, he cuts steak, this is what, sausage meat, mixed meat. He buys a kilogram of meat there at 15,000. In that very kilogram, if he cuts steaks, sausages, that is what they call variation. He gets like 70,000 out of the 1 kilogram. So I almost changed my mind. I said, first of all, can I do meat?
Had a difficult upbringing. Somebody forgot to take you to school. The schools are still open. You want to be successful? I give you free advice. Go back there. For me, I have always gone back to school. I remember when I was a minister, I wanted to learn French. I put down my pen as a minister, 1993 I think, and I went to France for 6 weeks to learn French. 2 years after that, I got the UN job. There was no substitute for that, I had to learn my French. So, bw'obanga wakula nga beerabira okutwala mu ssomero, mamange bw'oba oyagala okweyongerayo wagambwa ddayo osome. Amasomero gakyali makule, ate ekirungi e Uganda tetulina age limit. Tewali ajja kugamba nti bw'emyaka enkaaga ate olunye eki, ddayo osome. Ekigambo okusoma kyo tekiriiko teki. Kati olwo omukyala abadde ayogera owa fashion yandigenza ekya South Africa singa bwe bagamba nti nga bw'ayagala okutunga atuule awo atunge n'ejjajjaawe. Kati abubona agenza akula agenzeewa namwe mwagala okugenda mu ebyo. So mbasaba kimu oba beerabira okusomesa kugenda